So if you've watched my other playthroughs, you'll see I'm playing on my playmat. I've got my Explorer cards. I've got my pile of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ambushes, the 4 that come in the base game, as well as the ambush mini pack. Up here, out of the way. I have 3 of the 4 scoring criteria I will be using in this game. That is because the 4th criteria is different. So we take out, well, first of all, before I look at those, in the forest criteria, stone side forest is not used, cannot be used in Affril. So that one, when you draw your forest ones, cannot be used. The other big difference is in the ones that has the patterns, so the rows, columns, angles, and stuff like that. All of these from the base game don't get used. Instead, you shuffle in one of these very special scoring. And you're going to notice there are some purple borders around all these. Let's take a look at what these ones are. So the first one is Kleinok's Settlement. And Kleinok's Settlement says you earn 7 reputation stars for each island with at least 1 forest, 1 village, 1 farm, and 1 water space. Haven't taken a look at the map yet, but it's talking about islands. And you get 7 points for each island that has one of each of those. Purple Stone Miners. Earn 5 reputation stars for each island with a mountain space surrounded on all 4 sides by filled spaces or the edge of the map. So if you have a mountain space that is filled on all 4 sides, you get 5 points per island. We'll take a look at the map in just a minute here. And then Crystalline Surveyor. Earn 1 reputation star for each filled space in the longest completed row on each island. So I'm going to quickly shuffle these up. And we're going to go with Kleinok's Settlement. So I'm going to be looking at my islands, and I want at least 1 of each thing on each island. So let's take a look at the map and see what they're talking about. So this map is quite different. You're going to see you have a bunch of islands that are disconnected. You also have these little paths that go between the islands. At the beginning of the game, you will choose which one of these islands you want to connect. And you'll mark off one of these small little spaces. You may only draw your stuff in islands that are connected. So how do I get more connected islands? I have to spend coins, which are points. But if I want to score this, I need to get islands because each island is worth 7 points if I can get one of each thing. So once I get a couple islands that have each thing, I will probably open up some more islands. Or if I need to access those. You'll notice this one does not have a mountain on this island. There's also a mountain here that is next to the edge of the island, which would count as being surrounded on all 4 sides for that 1 scoring card. So a little bit different. The other big difference is in the solo game. When you have an ambush card, you draw the depicted shape on the island closest to the indicated corner of the map using normal placement priority. In a multiplayer game, you would have to draw the ambush on a connected island. In the solo game, you do not have to put it on a connected island, which means if I am working in these 2 islands and I get an ambush that has to go down here, it will go down there and I got to get myself down there or it's going to lose me a lot of points. If you are unable to put it on an island that it says, then you go either clockwise or clockwise around to the next island and check as well. Now, this is something that has been clarified a few times. I did, when I first got this, because the multiplayer rule and the solo rule do read differently, I did message Thunderworks Games on Facebook and got the clarification that you do put them in the island. It does not have to be a connected island. You do put it in the one closest to the corner. Now, if you go on BGG for Affril, there was clarification that said it has to be connected. So I'm going to play with how it's written and how I got it clarified, where it can go in any one of the islands. The only thing that always gets me is if I need to draw it, like, do I go with this top square? And if I can't go there, does it go here or does it go around? We'll get to that when we see it. So we are playing with side A. I'll quickly show you side B. Side B is similar, but it just has different shaped islands. So the first decision I need to make, first thing I'm going to do, take one of my ambush cards. So you can see ambush card, put it into my deck. Oops, got a card sitting over here still. Give that a quick little shuffle. Last game I played of this, earlier, I did have a couple of ambushes come up in the third round that I had to then get to so I could not lose those points. All right, so first decision I need to make is to mark one of these. Now I'm looking for, if I was looking for the longest rows, I would, or the rows, I would probably definitely go up here. But I'm not looking for rows. I'm looking to get this in each. And I know that that's a lot of space. So I think I'm still going to go up here because it gives me two big areas to work with. And with this being at the end, well, what am I looking for in my other things? Actually, village. Earn two reputation stars for each village space in the second largest cluster of village spaces. So if I want to get village spaces in kind of some big areas. It's going to be a little tougher here because I've got smaller spaces to do this. Mages Valley, earn 2 reputation stars for each water space adjacent to a mountain space. Earn 1 reputation star for each farm space adjacent to a mountain space. So I definitely don't want to start here because there's no mountain in this island. And that'd be kind of silly since this one's going to score early. So I definitely want to start somewhere here. I'll probably start up here. Sentinel Wood, earn 1 reputation star for each forest space adjacent to the edge of the map. So you've got lots of edges. I'm not sure I've had this one come up. The question I have now is, does it mean the edge of each island? Because the only card you take out is Stone Side Forest because you can't connect the mountain ranges. So I may have to look that one up, because I am not sure if it only counts the edge of the outside of the map or if all of these edges count, because that could be a lot of points if I get a lot of forts. And then Kleinox Settlement, earn 7 reputation stars for each island. So there's 6 islands, so possibility of 42 points here, possibly twice. Let's clarify this real quick. So I'm just going to... Let's see here. Let me go clarify that, and I'll be right back. After a quick look on BGG, it would seem that, yes, each island, that's how I'm going to play it. If there's any clarification, I'll put a clarification in the subtitles, probably in the Klingon subtitles. But each edge. So we're going to play it like that. That's how it looks like people are playing on BGG. So let's start. So we're starting with spring. We have 8 total we can do. Oh, and we're drawn. Oh, I did not choose. I want to start up here. I want to get lots of space up here, and I want to get some red up here, hopefully. Starting with an Outpost Ruin. Ooh, and a red. Now, the question is, which do I want to do? So Sentinel would be 1 for each, but red would be 2 for each if I can score it this round. It's got to be on, so I'm going to draw it up here. So that would give me probably 4. So that would be 8 points for sure for Sentinel Wood. For Shieldgate, it could be worth up to 10 points, though. Twice. This is guaranteed 4. I guess even if I even if I don't hit it in the first round, this is still going to be worth possibly 10 points. So in the last round. So we are going to, let's get a little extra light here because it would seem like I'm getting a little shadow that I don't like. There we go. All right, so we're going to draw this in here. Shade it in. Start off. Okay. Next. Ooh, more. Well, let's get, I need to have two separate ones. So let's get two started right away. And got kind of this awkward area down here. So let's get this started right away. And I already have two. So I'm going to score points on this village for Shield Gate right off the bat. So that is always good. I just need to remember that now I want to make sure that this is a lot of village and that's a lot of village. Oh, another two. Ugh. Not liking these twos. I am liking the villages. I'm not liking all these twos. So this one's smaller. Let's make that one smaller. Let's just continue this. I would not mind getting a coin here soon. I would like to open up another, maybe a quick playthrough. Oh, Flare Incursion already. So Flare Incursion starts in the upper right. So this island, as far as I'm concerned, I believe is closer to the corner. Since this one's further over, but it's further down, it's a little tough. So we're going to just say that this island is the one. I could make it easy on myself and make it this island, but I think this island is probably closer to the corner than this one is. So we need to draw this ugly shape down here on an island that I'm not connected to. So that is not going to be a good thing for the first round because that is right now sitting at -5. And the fact that it's got this solo piece here, that could be bad soon. Okay, so we got a ambush. Keep those up there out of the way. That's a glare, that isn't it? Let's see if we can raise that. Which one's glaring? Which one's glaring on it? Oh, that one's glaring on it. Let's turn that one off. That gives you some light. Okay. So I got one more. Well, I got one more, maybe two more. Oh, I forgot to turn my or put myself in the middle here so you can see all my cards. Please only be a one. Another two. Ugh, that's not good. Okay, so I'm going to draw water. It's just where am I going to draw the water? I really was hoping to be able to keep. Well, so I don't want to go here. I know there's a red in here that looks like that and like that, but that would close that off. So let's go this way with it because I can make my way around. It does surround two sides of the coin. That was about the, well, that was the quickest first round you could have. 4 cards. So it is not going to score very well. All right, so 2 points for the second largest cluster of village spaces. That's here. There's 5 of them, so 10 points. 2 points for each water next to a mountain. So there's 2 of them, so there's 4. I got no coins. Nothing came up with coins. That was not a good shuffle. But I also lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is only going to be a 9-point round. Not crazy about that. Okay. So let's shuffle in another ambush. Give these a quick shuffle. Ooh. Oh, I got to remember that Kleinox settlement. The good thing about these cards is these ones are all pretty low point value. So this is only 5. So this is 30, 50, 72 points. That's it. So I think the other ones are like 17 and 16 or something for this. So the scoring cards are really low for solo. So that can help. Okay, new season. Just gonna flip that there. Start us off with Temple Ruin again. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Oh man, that Temple Ruin is just destroying me here. Because that's not going to give me green next to the edge of the map. That's not going to give me much yellow next to holy moly. And it's gonna severely trap this village I was hoping to build here because I don't have any coins, so I can't even open this up and throw it down there. Oh, and the shape of it is not good either. Okay. Well, I'm only going to get one space next to the edge, so let's not block off too much here. So let's do, well, if I do this, I can get this out of here. There is a long straight red, though. So let's do that. I don't know. This that was about one of the worst combos I could have right there. Because the green, the colors don't help me any. Outpost ruins. Oh man. Okay, so I can't draw any on ruins. So I can draw one of any color anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, this is tempting. This is tempting here. I've got a red and a blue in here already. I've got this single space up here. Let's put a yellow up here. Because I think this card right here could be my saving grace at the end. But I'm already up to 4. Now I'm up to 6. Not good card draws today. We're going to extend this village. I could put green in here and I would have 7 points here. But if I extend this village, it makes this one my second biggest, which is then not 8. So that's worth 16 points. This would only, well, let's see. That would be 16 points there. If I put green over here, that would not only give me 14 points for that card, 7 in the fall and 7 in the winter, but it would also give me points for this card for being adjacent to the edge of the map. Oh, that might actually make more sense. And this is not a space down here, so there's no space. The only place I can do it is like, I can do it here. Gives me next to the edge of the map. It's giving me some ugly spots here. I know there's a red I can put in there. Possibly to extend that. But I need to work this. I need to get this because this could be huge points. If I can get these, this could be big. So I've already got 3 colors here. We're going to put the green in here. That's going to guarantee me 14 points off this card. I need to make sure I have as many spaces as possible next to the edge of the map. So let's draw this like this. Let's draw this like this. That gives me 4 spaces to the next edge of the map. That means that this shape right here is actually going to be worth 18 points because it's going to score this one twice now. both in the fall and winter. And it has 4 spaces for this season, actually for 2 seasons. So that, yep, that was a smart one. But look at this, I'm already at 2s again. Not drawing very many 1s in this playthrough. Come on, a 1, please. A 1. Oh, and it is the perfect one that I needed. All right, let's do this. We're gonna get this coin. I really need a coin, which allows me to extend this. Got a coin. Okay, and it was a 1, which means I'm gonna get another one. So we'll see what comes up. So at any time. So I'm not going to fill this in yet. I want to see what card comes up before I pay for this, because it's not going to do a whole lot over there. I'm not going to worry about it yet. Oh. Now that's interesting. So I'm not going to pay for this yet, but what I am going to do is I'm going to draw in another single space here, because it gives me 3 colors over here of anything. So I like that. And now, okay, now we're getting a little lucky here. Come on. Blue and a green. And it's got that big T shape. Now, I could put the blue here, and it would now give me, that would score 14 on this. It would also score a point on here. It would score 2 points on there, so that's 16. If I open this, I lose a coin, which is actually losing 3 points. I get 3 points back, but that just doesn't seem like the smart thing to do right now. So we're going to actually put this water in here. And shade that in. I just realized having my pens and my colored pencils right next to my computer with my microphone probably is not the best plan. Do I have something here that I can use? That pen holder being used. Let me move these. These ones I don't need. I'm not playing the other version. Let me move these out of the way so they're not right next to my computer and making a ton of noise. Move them over here, and we'll just grab them from the other side. That should be better. Okay, so where am I? Oh, draw that. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now I'm done. Still, let me get my scoring, my black pen for scoring. This actually may have worked out not too bad. So 2 points for every water. So I got 1, 2, 3 water. So that's 6. 1 for each farm. So I get 6 points for that. Then I get 1 reputation for each 4 space I get adjacent to the edge of the map. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I got 1 coin. I still have -5 here. But I think in the long run, this is going to actually not be too bad. So that's only 7. I said the good thing is this one is only losing 5 points overall. So if I can score big on this, which I've already got 28 points, we'll see. Now I'm not so worried about spending this coin. Now I would only lose 2 points. So I can open something else up, hopefully. So let's take these, shuffle in another ambush. I still have 2 ambushes because I've only had this flare incursion. Let's move this season so I don't forget. All right. Tell you what, it's yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I turn that off. Yeah, but then I got this shadow. So maybe a little bit of a glare. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay. So I only get 7. Let's hope for some 1s, some 0s. Hamlet. Oh, starting off good with that. Starting off with a 1. Can't put it up here, but I'm going to put it down here. It's going to extend this village space. So hopefully I can get another village down here. It's going to give me this coin. So it gives me another coin to spend and open up some space. So we're going to put a coin here. And let's shade that in. Let's hope that 1x4 red comes in so I can extend my village over here or something. And it's only 1, but I'm only 7, so I'm still in the mercy of possibly 4 cards. Oh, and look, ask and you shall receive. There's the 4x1. That's exactly what I needed to get out of this space over here. That's now going to make, let's see, this one's 12 now, and this one's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's now worth 22 points. That, I may have just helped myself quite a bit there. Let's try and work on this, though. I'm scoring that this round. Ooh, insectoid invasion. So I'm going to start in the upper left. I'm going to work my way around clockwise. All right, so I cannot put it on here. So I go to the next island clockwise. Now, this is where I always get a little confusion. Because technically I can't put it here, which to me, this would be the top corner. Can I put it here? I mean, I see this as being where I can possibly put it right here, because this corner is actually closer to the edge. So I don't know. This is the part that I always get confused. I usually count the furthermost corner, and if I can't put it there, then I figure, well, I got to keep moving because I can't place it here. So I'd have to go down over here and place it down here, but I don't know. Or am I counting this corner as the closest corner? So the thing with this is I can't put it up here, so I go to the next island. Because this upper right corner on this island is not available, and I don't really think there's a wrong way. If I put it down here, it actually hurts me more in the short run and possibly the long run. So do I count this corner and draw it right in here, or do I have to go to this island and keep going around? Since I usually play like this, and someone correct me in comments if this is wrong, and I will put it in the Klingon subtitles. If I was able to put it here instead of moving on over here, let me know. I'm going to play it as this is the top corner, even though that corner is not there. So we're going to move down over here. And now we've got 2 invasions over here that are going to be tripping me up. Now I may want to open that up. Okay, we're at 3 value. Ooh, 4 value. Okay. Ooh, that means I'm going to get at least 2 more cards. Okay, so what does this need to do? Green's next to the edge of the island. And so we are going to now spend a coin to open up this. And I know that seems counterproductive because I have all these ambushes over here. But I think in the long run, this is what I want to do. I can put that there so I can get a coin back. I may still end up opening that up. Because right now that is -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. And let me sharpen my pencil here. This is, there we go. Hopefully that did not sharp too much and will break. All right. Moving on to the next card. So we've got 4. Single spot. Oh, I wish I knew what the next 2 cards because I could possibly get 7 more points here. I'm not going to worry about this round. I'm going to take the risk that I can put a single yellow down here, just like I've been doing. And hopefully I can get a red and a blue in there. And then that would be big points. Yellow. Haven't seen a yellow all day, I don't think. Okay, well, at this point, I am going to take a coin here because I don't need a yellow in either of these spaces. They don't really do me any good. So at this point, I'm going to take the yellow. I'm going to take a coin. I'm going to open this up. Yeah. And we're going to start covering up some of these ambush spaces because the yellow doesn't do me. I guessed wrong. Of course. One of the only cards that only has yellow, but I do get a coin back. So spent a coin, get a coin back. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is probably going to be my last card. 6, 7. Blue. Oh, I would love to be able to put that down there. I cannot. The scoring doesn't do anything for me. So we are going to draw a blue in here, and we're going to make sure that it is as far into the corner as I can. Let's shade that in. And 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am done with the fall. So let's get to scoring. Sentinel wood, 1 for each wood forest adjacent to the edge of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points there. Kleinox settlements. I got 2 that I lost, so that's 14. So that's good. I still got 2 coins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 21, 23. 18. Not what I was hoping. I was really hoping for a lot higher here. I was hoping for a 7 here on this one. 21 here would have been huge. Now I am definitely behind the 8 ball. Going into the final round, get my last. So we're in fall, or we're in winter, going into my last season. Now I'm definitely falling behind with those 3 20+ point cards. Now I really need some 0 and 1s in there. We will see. We will see what happens. Had I put a different card in there, it would have been fine. All right. Outpost Ruin. Man, that's the 3rd round I've drawn an Outpost Ruin. Oh, and that is not the color I needed. That is not the color I needed to draw an Outpost Ruin for. Okay, well, since I know that this will give me more options with the red, we're going to draw this blue down here because I've got 2 different cards that I can draw and hopefully get another red down there, which would give me the 7 points on the. Guess I could have opened up another spot, but I don't think I'm going to have enough cards to do that. Oh, a single red. No, that's interesting. That's an interesting draw. I think we are going to guarantee this. Watch the red come up next, but maybe I can use it up above. It does. we're going to guarantee this 7 points. And that'll be 21 points, which I desperately need. Farmland. Okay, farmland. Well, let's get myself a coin. I don't need farmland anywhere, but this farmland can at least cover up 2 of these. And that's 2 less points I'm losing. And I left myself a weird spot there, but I'm not going to risk it. So 2, 3. So I get at least 2 more. Wrong deck of cards. Oh, another 1. And doesn't do it. I'm not scoring water anymore. So we're just going to do this for the coin. And we're going to put it over here. Just, well, let's put it down here. Just out of the way. Oh, actually, it's not out of the way. That's the perfect number because I get this coin. Okay, that gave me a couple of coins. I'll take it. I will take it. Perfect. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I get at least 1 more card. Come on. Oh, Temple Ruins. Oh, I don't have any ruins. Okay, this couldn't. I don't have any ruins. So I get to draw a single space anywhere. I don't have any ruins I can draw it on. So single space anywhere. Single color anyway. So what do I got here? I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here I've got 12. So if I put another one here, that puts it at 12. Which I think makes the most sense. Because it puts them both at 12. Which means it's 24 points. Got 21 there. I may be able to say this is going to be a negative score. I can tell already it's going to be a negative score. But let's try to not get too much of a negative score. So if I put it here, that doesn't do. So this one is 5, 11, and this one is 4, 4, 4, 12. So putting it here makes the most sense. Because it puts them both at 12 for the scoring. All right, and I'm at 6 total, 2, 0, 1, 1, 2. So I'm at 12, or I'm at 6, so I'm done with the season. So let's score this up. I get 7 points for each island that has everything on it. I've got all 4 here, all 4 here, and all 4. So I do get 21 there. Wish I would have been able to get that a round earlier. And I get 2 points for the each space in the smallest. So I like the one that's the biggest because then you could just keep expanding one. But this one, they each have 12, so that's 24. So it's not going to be too bad. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got some good coins in there the last round. Okay. And I was able to cover up some of this, so I've only got 3. So 45, 50, 47. Okay. So 40, 50, 64, 72, 80, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 72. Oh. Okay. I definitely did not expect to have a positive score there. So, Apprentice Surveyor. Not a great title, but and definitely way off my average for this particular set of maps. I think my average is somewhere in the 20s, mid-20s. I think my average on Affril is actually, it's definitely a Master Mapsmith. It might be Legendary Cartographer. There you have Cartographers, Affril, Plane of Knowledge. If you have any questions or comments, or you can clarify my ambush up here, if I could have drawn it in this island, please leave those comments in the comment section. If you like this tutorial and want to see more, please hit that like button. And please subscribe if you want to see more of my, I guess not tutorial, if you like this playthrough. If you want to see more of my Cartographers playthroughs, any of my other playthroughs, tutorials I do, and any of my other videos, please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, if you want to see any more of my playthroughs, tutorials, and any other videos that I post, please hit that subscribe button up above. And I've also put a link to all of my Cartographers playthroughs as well. This is where there's a will, there's a play. My name's Ian. See you at the table.